woman coming to you this evening. Gonna make this really quick. I should have made this earlier, but I'm just now pretty much trying to put it together. And I wanted to get a little bit more information before I came on here and spoke on Jaguar White going to jail. Yeah, Jag is in jail. She was arrested today. Anybody know who Jag is? Jag is the one that's been all over the internet on several podcasts speaking on celebrities, giving details of different things that's been going on in Hollywood. Come on in, y'all. Please have a seat. Get your little tea, your drink. Just make sure you push that thumbs up before you leave. Show me some love and share this video if you don't mind. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting on? You know, I ain't perfect, but I'll get some tea. So come on in and talk to me for a minute. Jaguar Wright was arrested tonight. Hey, Miss Ivy. Okay, I'm going to give, I always got to give my thoughts on what I think. And I always try to keep it 100 every time I give a video. Jaguar started, I don't know how she was found, but she can sing her behind off. The girl is talented. Y'all remember that song, is it Song Cry? I think it's Song Cry by Jay-Z. She's the one singing backup. And she did some music with the Roots. I just found out she was in the movie Best Man. I didn't even know that. So she did like 3 movies. And then something happened. They thinking someone poisoned her at a club somewhere. And Jag kind of lost it. I did some more intensive research today, and I found out that it wasn't just someone poisoning her at a club. Mental illness runs in this girl family. So when people were saying she was crazy, it runs in her family. Schizophrenia. It's down her bloodline. And some people that were supposed to start a podcast with her, do y'all know who Sherelle's World is? Her and her husband, is it Gary? Not Gary, Jerry? It's Sherelle's World. And you know Charleston White and Nosy. They all got podcasts. Well, they were all supposed to get together and start a podcast. They said Jag started acting crazy. She told Nosy, allegedly, I have my grandbaby, so if y'all hear him, he's trying to cut up. She told Nosy allegedly that she was going to intentionally fabricate stories on superstars because it makes money. Sherelle been saying for months she knew firsthand that Jaguar was on drugs. And I kept saying, how does she know that? Well, today, after she got arrested, she finally told it. She said, listen, I know firsthand that Jag is on drugs because I watched her do lines. She said they were supposed to get together and do the podcast, and Jag was in the back doing lines, getting high, drinking, and to the point the podcast never happened because they said she was doing too much. And Sherelle said that she's making up stories because she told them that was going to be her whole MO to help make money for their podcast. And it was like, no, you're not going to sit here and just lie on people. So when Sherelle kept saying, I know Jag is lying, she knew this because she was going to work with her. They're friends. She knows this woman. So people got mad at Sherelle's World. You mad? You taking up for Diddy? She kept saying, no, I'm not. I know this woman. I know what she told me. She did say this too. She said, however, a lot of things she's saying is true because she obtained information from Mr. Gene Deal. She listened to Gene Deal and several other podcasters, and she put a false narrative together. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what I think about Jag. I think she's a outstanding performer. I think that she is one of those singers and women with talents that got set aside because she was hard to work with. So something happened that she pissed somebody off. And I do believe they poisoned her in a club because they showed her one night. She was totally different. And then the next time she was on TV, it's like her mind was off. My brother had a friend that happened to at a club. He never was the same. Now, can I say Diddy had them do that? No, because she was dealing with Jay-Z. And if let Jag tell it, Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. She said all this is behind Jay-Z. She said that's why R. Kelly's in jail because Jay-Z wants to be the king of everything. He wants Diddy role in Hollywood. He want to be the golden child. Because you know Diddy been the golden child in Hollywood for 30 years. So they saying Jay-Z doing everything he can to get them out the way. He knocking out the big superstars. Now it's Diddy turn. That's what Jag is saying, right? I believe that to a certain extent. I know Jay-Z has a lot to do with it. I know a lot of people in Hollywood, all of them intertwined together. This what I'm not understanding with everybody arguing and taking sides. They all demonic. If you in that world, you in a demonic world, you in the devil's den. You done dance with the devil, you done slept with the devil, you done ate with the devil, you done party with the devil. You're not exempt to go to hell if you don't get your life right. So all of y'all trying to justify, oh, such and such didn't know. And God do not operate that way. You cannot do wrong and then lie and say, I didn't know. Not if you a sane, sound person. You can function on a daily basis. I don't care what y'all feel about people. They are accountable for their own actions and their sins. You don't get a pass because you were stupid. You don't get a pass because you were vulnerable. You don't get a pass because you was stigmatized. You don't get a pass because you was scared. You have to be accountable for your own actions. Because I gotta believe on Judgment Day when they have to face the Messiah, he gonna ask them or show them right here you had a way out and you didn't take it. You see that right here? I'm showing you right here. You had a way out, you didn't take it. So what's your excuse now? God always give us a way out. Sometimes we wait too long. Sometimes we wait too long to take that way out, and it can end your life. Jag got arrested today, y'all, because she was going all over the internet giving false information, allegedly. I don't think everything she said was false. I don't. But I listened very well. I can tell you this. A lot of things she said was made up. I can get on here right now. Do y'all know how easy it is for me to get on here and say that I know these people? I'm a very good storyteller. I can get on here and tell y'all I know these people and give y'all a story and make you believe that me and Jada Pinkett went to school together. I promise you I could. And half of you will believe me. You know Nina went to school with Jada Pinkett? Y'all will believe me because a lot of people walk around this earth and they always got an open ear to bullshit. You know why? Because people like drama. So if it sound good, they gonna buy it. Jag knew what made money. She knew that Diddy and Jay-Z is bullshit. We all know that. So let me tell y'all some stuff. You know why she hates Jay-Z? Let me tell you why she hates Jay-Z. Jay-Z made that one song with her that I know of. And he didn't want to deal with her no more. He was like, I ain't dealing with her no more. Because she was constantly starting drama and being toxic. So he cut her off. So from there, it went from Jay-Z is Jay-Z doing this, he beating his wife, she go on and on and on. Then Solange came out, Beyonce's sister, Jay-Z beating my sister. So I told y'all, now it's another story. But from my research, I found out and I might be wrong, but my research showed that she don't even know Will Smith, but she had a whole story that she was at Will Smith's house and saw boys running out his backyard pretty much naked screaming. Do that sound believable to y'all? Do you think Will Smith is that dumb if he had boys in his back house that he would let his guests see young boys running from behind his house naked, screaming for their life? This is what she told everybody. I don't think Will Smith is that stupid. If that was true, I don't think that's. She said that Jay-Z stole Dame Dash's life and his woman. Jay-Z was with Aaliyah first. Aaliyah's another one of Hollywood pass-arounds, and she was a kid. From age like 13 until she passed, Aaliyah was Hollywood pass-around because she was running around with grown men. But this is what I have a problem with, you guys. This is what I have a problem with. I have a problem with the mothers. Nope, with the parents. Let me put it the parents. How is it possible for 14, 15, 16-year-olds to hang around these grown folks? Where the hell are their parents? I can remember when I was 15, 16, I didn't have money to do what I wanted to do. My mom and dad and my godfathers had to give me money. I wasn't allowed to be out past curfew. So how in the hell these kids all in videos, laying with grown men, and nobody knows shit? They're selling their children into the industry. Justin Bieber mama know where he was at. Usher mama knew where he was at. Monica mama knew where she was at. Aaliyah mama knew where she... I can go on and on. They sold their children to the industry for money. What quote did I hear today? It made a lot of sense. If you want to lead someone into the river, if you want their soul, how did he put it? If the devil wants somebody's soul, all he got to do is know their desires. That's what it was. If a devil wants somebody's soul, all you have to do, and that's what life, you want somebody, just know their desires. That's why the devil always tempt you with your desires. You have to be a strong enough person to say no. It's in the word of God. Everything that happens is already written. Job, what did Jesus tell the devil? Go ahead and test him. Go ahead and test my son Job. He ain't gonna waver. You can do everything to him but kill him. He took Job down through there. He was testing him with everything, every calamity he could throw it at him. Job still didn't budge. And that's what life is about. The devil would throw everything at you. First, he'd try to throw some good stuff at you. You don't fall for that? He said, oh, okay. He ain't falling for my good stuff. I'm going to break him down to his knees till he turn against God. She going to turn against God. They going to come to me. They going to curse God. Job never cursed him. Nope. It was so bad, Job's wife said, just die, Job. I don't know how you can endure this pain. Just lay down and die. She just want her husband just go on, get out of here. Just die because you tripping. You letting God just take you through there. Die. He kept saying, no, 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 no. I would never, ever walk away. Because he never left me nor forsake me. You think I'm going to turn on my maker? And that's what Hollywood is. People see these desires. That's why I don't understand how y'all argue with folks trying to say they victim shame when the devil know folks' fleshly desires. The devil know this. And he give it to them. Here you go. That is what you want. You want fame. You want to be Beyonce, you want to be bigger than Michael Jackson. I got that for you. I got that for you. I gave it to Michael. You think I can't give it to you? Michael stopped listening to his daddy. And he started listening to his worldly father, Quincy. And the whole time, the world wanted us to believe that Joe Jackson was horrible. You know what's so sad? The world said Joe Jackson was a horrible father for being a stern black father like James Evans. He beat them kids. But when people just let their kids go like the Smiths, y'all don't really say nothing. Everybody thought Joe was bad because he had them kids in order. Did any of them ever say Joe molested them besides Latoya, her dysfunctional, crazy ass? Did anybody else say that Joe molested them or did anything crazy to them? All he did is made them sing. Because you think that's bad, look at the DeBarges story. I grew up with them. Look at their story. Their father took advantage of them, even the boys. Joe didn't do that. But the world said Joe Jackson was the worst father. And Joe Jackson on Oprah Winfrey, I said this a little while ago in a video. Oprah tried to make a mockery out of Joe. Him and Catherine sitting there. And she said, well, Michael and all the kids said you were horrible. He said, I was very firm. I was strict. They right. And Oprah kept on drilling him. He was about to cuss her bad feet ass out. But he said, I want to say this to you. I want to ask you one question. He said, you know what? I have 9 children. 6 boys, 3 girls. And not one of them ever been in the system. Not one of them ever been all over the news. So damn it, I did something right. And even though Joe cheated, he made them boys superstars. He made Janet Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He knew he had a plan and he stuck to it. He called their life into existence. It wouldn't be no Michael Jackson and Jackson 5 without Joe. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the dream. He had the dream. He had the focus. He had the discipline. He opened doors that they couldn't open. And what they call being mean is not allowing his teenage boys to speak to girls, talk to girls. Because he knew that girls would sidetrack his good-looking sons. They were good-looking boys. He knew if I let these boys start dating, they finna get girls pregnant. They might end up in a gang. They was in Gary, Indiana. So he's like, I can't let y'all waver off into the world. Like, hell no, y'all finna stay in the house. Because he already knew. But the world got mad at Joe for being a firm daddy. What these kids really need. These kids need Joe Jackson in the house. At least he made damn it superstars. The ones don't whoop their kids, they raising game bangers. They raising the kid boys, the shooters. Joe raised the superstars. He raised the most famous person in the world, Michael Jackson. And everybody talks about this man. When Michael decided to leave his daddy and say, nope, I'm leaving Motown, I'm going to Epic, I'm going over here with Quincy, that's when Michael Jackson started having problems. That's when he started having problems. He walked away from his daddy. When Janet fired her daddy, she married James DeBarge, didn't she? Did y'all know, I'm from Grand Rapids, right? From where the DeBarges from, went to the same school. Did y'all know, I remember when Janet Jackson got married in my city, Pastor Bishop Abney, the DeBarge's uncle, married them at Bethel Pentecostal Church. Do you know the night James DeBarge married Janet? He left her in the Crown Plaza on 28th Street in Cascade all night by herself, and he went on a get high binge. He left her in the hotel. The rumor got out of Janet is one of these hotels by herself. James somewhere getting high. Janet was on an interview not too long ago. She just said the same thing I said. So I ain't going to say allegedly. This is facts. She called Michael. I'm in Grand Rapids. I don't know nobody. I'm scared. Send for me. Michael sent for her a taxi to come to the Grand Plaza Hotel. And not the Grand Plaza, the Crown Plaza. To the airport. Put her on a plane back to California. Because her new husband, who she eloped with, was getting high. Because she didn't listen to her daddy. Do you think that would have happened if she would have stayed listening to Joe? No, she fired him. So I'm saying all this to say that Hollywood is so demonic. Hollywood know people desires. Jaguar was repeating a lot of stuff. I can repeat a lot of stuff. You can repeat a lot of stuff. All you gotta do is watch the internet. All you gotta do is Google some shit. I can say, man, I remember being at Will Smith's house. Me and Jada was cooking tacos, and we was chilling, we was dancing, reminiscing. And Will came in here with a monkey and a donkey, and I was like, oh my God, he finna sleep with him. Jada said, yeah, he always sleeping with donkeys. I don't know why Will be doing this to me. And Jada cried to me all night. I just could not believe it. I seen it with my own eyes. I could just make up some dumb shit. And people like, damn, Nina was over Will's house and he had a donkey in the house. People believe anything. I'm telling you, I could sell somebody a dream. I can sell you some sand at the beach and you will buy it. Am I saying Jag is a liar? I said no. I'm saying this. Jag embellished shit. She has mental illness in her family. And when Sherelle was telling everybody, Jag gets high because she know her. Nobody wanted to believe it. She ain't getting high. She ain't crazy. This woman made a whole video putting her dead son ashes on her face saying they all gonna die. They all gonna die. Go on TikTok. Google on TikTok. Jaguar put her son ashes on her face. You will see the video. Somebody sane don't do shit like that. I don't care how mad you get. You're not gonna dig in an urn and take your dead son ashes and rub it all over your face saying they all gonna die. And there's some mental going on in your head. Do y'all know she wasn't invited to her own mother's funeral? But she got on the internet and told everybody, they didn't even tell me my mama had died. Come to find out her family don't deal with her. Now, this is what I'm saying. When your whole family don't deal with you, y'all better start thinking why. Her whole family didn't cut her off. This ain't even got nothing to do with Diddy. But everybody want to believe, oh, Diddy doing this to her. Her whole family cut her off. Because they saying she's mentally ill. Her husband had to have her picked up and arrested. And everybody said he did that because of Diddy. He had power of attorney over his wife, and he knew she was losing her mind. So he had her arrested last year. But everybody wants to say her husband was crazy. Not he's trying to save her. Oh, because Jag got on there and said he's trying to kill me. Everybody believed it. How many of y'all got crazy people in your family? I ain't trying to be funny. A little touched. I can think about 5 right now in my family. I know the top craziest person in my family right now that probably need to be in a cuckoo bin. So if somebody come and tell me something they did, I'm gonna believe it. Yup, he did that shit. And he get on here right now and make up a whole story about my family. And y'all don't know this Negro is 2 nuggets short of a Happy Meal. Because he look good looking. He's sane. When he speak, he speak fluently, profound. He can pronounce his words correct. He might can even fake crying. And he know everything about our family. So he can just make up some dumb shit and y'all will buy it. And this Negro need to be in a cuckoo bin. Cray. Don't nobody deal with him. And you couldn't even tell by looking at him. This is why I been on SSI all his life. Get checks. I heard that. Thank you so much, Sonia. I heard that Jaguar Wright been getting SSI for mental illness all her life. Allegedly. A lot of people used to ride the little bus. I ain't trying to be funny, with a helmet on. Some of them used to slob in the back. And they cute. I know some very good-looking, attractive, cray-cray people. I be like, damn, he cute. He crazy. I dated one. I didn't know he had a brain injury until a few months into the relationship. And come to find out, he had a brain injury. And he did a lot of cray-cray stuff. Fine as hell. dressed to the heels, sex on point. People that's kind of touched, they can go all night. I ain't trying to be funny. Come to find out he was touched from a brain injury. I didn't know. I thought I could peep crazy from a mile away, but crazy sometimes can hide that shit. They have special talents. When I used to watch Jag on them sofas, and she could tell story after story after story, I said, wait a minute. How she know all these people? She ain't even been famous that long. Why in the hell would Will and Jada have her at their house? These are megastars. They're not gonna have just any old riffraff at their house and let them see their deepest secrets. Why would Diddy invite Jag to his parties? Who is Jag? And I know Jay-Z don't deal with her. So how do she know all these people's darkest secrets? She even said this. This what really got me. She said that Patti LaBelle's husband, Auntie Patti, legendary Patti. I never heard this before until Jaguar said it. Her husband, who Patti left, allegedly for Keith Sweat. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know Patti left her husband for Keith Sweat? I thought she left for Gerald Levert. No, it was Keith Sweat. She left for some young meat. You hear me? Her husband had been with her like 30-some years. That young meat came along. He laid the pipe, and she said, you know what? Put your daddy on the phone. I ain't never coming home. She ain't never been back. She left that Negro. Jag claimed he got with her, told her that Patti LaBelle was a garden tool back in the day, that the Temptations, the Four Tops, the Miracles, they all was running train on Auntie Patti. Have y'all ever heard that story? Have y'all ever heard that story? I said, what? She said Patti LaBelle's husband told her. But if Patti LaBelle's husband did tell her, don't that sound like a hating ass Negro? Why would you tell Jaguar that your wife was molested by 4 or 5 music groups? Is that something to talk about? Is that something to tell somebody? Because evidently she told you some of her darkest moments when y'all was married, and you repeated it to a Jaguar, right? And she put it on the internet? I just don't go for that shit, man. And so Patti didn't respond because a lot of times when people don't respond, because this is what a lot of y'all said, if Jag was lying, they'd sue her. Sherelle said it on her podcast, Sherelle's World. She said, first of all, why would they sue a mentally ill person? They know Jag. People in Hollywood know her. They know she's mentally ill. Second, what they're going to sue her for if she don't have anything? It's a waste of their time and their energy. Third, why in the hell would they tell her anything for her to get out there and put all that stuff out? How would she know this shit? I'm for sure she don't even know Patti LaBelle. She probably never even met Patti LaBelle's husband. But see, Patti LaBelle's husband ain't famous. So if she lying on him, will we ever know? We would never know. All he can say, but she's, it's a thin line with suing. She never said his name. You see what I'm saying? She just said Patti LaBelle's husband. The judge would be like, well, she never said your name. And it could be another Patti LaBelle husband. See, it's a very thin line about suing somebody. You got to know the right words to say and use. Be like, I wasn't talking about that Patti LaBelle and him. I know another Patti LaBelle. You know what I'm saying? If you're not saying people's name. But see, she say Jay-Z name. She say Beyonce name. She say Diddy's name because they're the hot topic. Think about this. Who know just about everything that go on in Hollywood, and they just did this much? They gave us a pebble, and it blew up already this year. Who can get on there and tell us about everything going on? They don't do it. Cat Williams. Cat Williams know all the secrets. He told us he paid for them. He got the information. He ain't just talking. I got video. I got audio. I got pictures. I was there. That's why they ain't messing with Cat. Because he got too much stuff on them. He has too much things on them. Jag is just talking and they're paying her to go on these podcasts. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. Gene Deal. Okay, Mr. Gene, I understand. You know everything about Diddy, just about. You was his bodyguard, G. And a lot of people that was around pretty much said he was Diddy flunky. He was a nanny. They said Diddy used to have him changing diapers. He treated Gene Deal like he was a flunky. He wasn't just a bodyguard. He used to be like, stay home babysit, nigga. We going out with my real bodyguards. Gene used to be in there cooking and changing diapers. See, he don't tell you all that part. He'd be like, well, I watch the kids sometime. They said Diddy used to dog him. So, of course, he's mad. And after he dogged him and used him, he fired him. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all done had jobs that y'all really like and y'all get fired? You all get fired. And then you talk about the managers and everybody in the job. You tell everybody else, don't go work for them. They ain't shit. You dog the job out. But when you was at the job, it was the best shit you ever... Oh, I love working for these people. I get paid good. I believe Gene Deal. I believe a lot of things he said. I really, really do. But I believe he has a lot of hate in his heart for Diddy. I'm not taking up for Diddy. I know Diddy. I know Diddy is the monster. I know he is Freaky Jason. I already know this. My question is, why didn't they know it? I never even had to be in Hollywood and I could see the shit. How come they couldn't see the shit? Because the devil know your fleshly desires. You know what my mom put into me and my siblings? My siblings and I. And I thank her for that. She raised us not to be materialistic people. So folks get mad, especially at my brother, when women trying to give him things. He don't fall for it. He be like, I don't give a damn about your car, your nice house, your jewelry. I don't care about that shit. He will walk away from a person at a drop of a dime. I'm the same way. You cannot buy me. We was raised that way. She got it embedded in us. We don't care about Gucci and Louis and all that because she made us realize that we don't need nobody's name on our back to be important. My daddy name by itself makes me important. My last name. I don't need master name on me to make me feel like I'm living life. So we wouldn't fall into that desire of Hollywood because I don't need the red bottoms. I don't need to be on the red carpet. I don't need $500 wigs. That's why people talk about my hair sometimes on the internet. Oh, your bootleg. You know what? Long as my mind is intact, my key is good, I got somewhere to live, I'm eating, I'm praising God. Who cares about a $500 wig? That don't define me. What's in here makes me who I am. I don't need the outer appearance to make me important. And that's what's wrong with half the black community. Y'all think a pair of Jordans make your child better than the next child. And that's why they shooting and killing for a pair of Jordans. They don't even know who they are. They don't know if I walk around bare feet, Negro, I'm important. I don't care if I come to school in house shoes. But we raising these kids to believe master name on you make you important. You got on knockoffs. You should be happy to have on some knockoff Louis because you know what? Louis Vuitton said he don't even like black people. So you think it's important to have on the real deal. Make sure master get that money so him and his kids can go on vacation. If you get the knockoff, master ain't gonna get it. Y'all be sounding stupid as hell to me. That's a knockoff. Okay, so that's stealing from the original company. How many years and over 400 years they been stealing from us? Last I checked, they stole the whole country. They stole people. And y'all talking about a knockoff purse? I digress. The devil know your desires. The devil know your desires. This is why Hollywood is going to hell, because People don't chase dreams no more. You know, Hollywood was about dreams. Back when I used to sing and I wanted to get into business and New Edition had to sing, you had to have talent. It was not easy to get in Hollywood. You couldn't get online and just make videos on TikTok. We didn't have that. You had to sing. You had to really know how to sing, dance, do something. You had to sing live. What's their name? Millie and Vanilli. Remember they was faking? What they do? They exposed their ass. You couldn't be faking around here back then. So people went hard because they had dreams. Now they're not chasing dreams. They chasing sex, money, and fame. Dreams ain't they're nowhere in this shit. They building people to be rappers. Sukiana, Sexy Red. These women, like, where they come from? I don't even. Do they have talent? I heard Young Miami didn't even have talent. That JT, the one that did he go with her little group? JT was the one carrying the group. She didn't even have talent. So guess what she did? She cut into the boss. I want you real bad. That's what she told Diddy. I want you real bad. We go together. Diddy said, we do? I remember when they started dating. She chose Diddy. This is what I be telling y'all. Diddy did not cut into her. Diddy came on that podcast to talk to her, and she chose Diddy on live. I want you real bad. And she know about Cassie. She know about Gina G. She know about J-Lo. She know about Kim Porter. And she told that man on national TV, I want you real bad. She didn't care. Fleshly desires. She seen dollar signs when she seen Diddy. See, look at Diddy, y'all. I ain't trying to be funny. Diddy is not attractive, not to me. A lot of people think he's fine. I don't think he's fine. I don't think Cassie, J-Lo, Young Miami, none of them would have talked to Diddy if he wasn't Sean Puffy Combs all in the videos. I don't think they would have given him time of day. His money look good. He don't look good. His money look good. Sometimes people will compromise their self. I would say something, their whole self for a few dollars. I just put some makeup on. He didn't mean it. He said he ain't gonna do it no more. You said that last times. He for real this time. Girl, he gave me a $50,000 bag. People compromise their self for materialistic things, and the devil know what you like. You know why he know? Because Jesus standing by and say, go ahead and test my daughter Cassie. Go ahead and test my daughter Young Miami. Go test my daughter J-Lo. Test my daughter Kim. And a lot of people don't pass the test. And Jesus already know Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Nietzsche, whatever you want to call him. He already know the weak ones. He waiting for the weak to run back to him so he can save them. But you got to have common sense to say, Father God, forgive me. I know not what I do. I fell into the world. I need you, Father. I need you to guide me and comfort me and show me the right path to go down, because I do not want to die and go to hell the way I'm living. A lot of people don't come back and say that. They die in their mess. They die in their mess. So when I'm talking, y'all think I'm victim shaming. No, I'm trying to save some people. I'm trying to save some little girl that don't have the opportunities that Cassie had. That don't have the opportunities that J-Lo, that never would see Hollywood. They out here struggling, but they dealing with Pookies and Ray Rays. And some of these Pookies and Ray Rays busting them upside their head. So I'm trying to save some of them little girls so they won't be like Cassie. And it's sad that a lot of females don't see that and say I'm victim shaming. Now, if you keep on making people victims, women go keep doing the same shit and run to us and be victims. All I got to do is go to the sisters. They're going to be like, come on, baby, let him, we going to go whoop his ass. That's what they want to hear. No, sit your clown ass down, you stupid. It come a point where you got to tell people you dumb as hell. I just had to tell somebody I really love today. You know what? I almost called her a female dog. I almost called her a female dog. I had to catch myself. You dumb as hell. Let me tell you something. I'm going to give y'all a story time real quick, and I ain't going to say no names. I just had a bad experience today with somebody I care about. I mean, care about. I would have laid my life down for this person. Okay? Another person I would have laid my life down came to me this morning, woke me up out my sleep, told me that that person who she trusted, boyfriend, touched her while she was sleeping. She goes and tells the person, your man touched me. Let me go back some. Let me go back some. Shut the door. 2 days before that, the same guy. These girls are only 17 that he touched. This man is 30-some years old. That's why I said this shit with Diddy ain't just start. This happening right now with people I know in Grand Rapids. This man in his mid-30s, these girls 16 and 17 that he touched. One told her on Sunday he touched her. He took her to the store. He's rubbing on her. She called and told her, your boyfriend is weird. Oh, he don't understand because he's been locked up and he think y'all kids. He just being nice. They go to the store again. Why she got back in the car with him, I don't know. He touching her thigh. Oh, he don't mean no harm. Another young girl was, there was 3 of them all over there. She walking down the hall, he rubbing down her back. This young one is 20. She cussed him out. Keep your freaking hands off me. She tells the girlfriend. He just look at y'all like family. So last night, one of the girls was asleep. What'd he do? Walked in the room. His woman in there asleep. Why he walking in this teenage girl room? Why is he even in the room? He claimed the baby was crying. He was checking on the baby. She don't need nobody check on her baby. He sit on the side of her bed. Sit. You know how she woke up? He was trying to put his fingers up in her private. She tells the person. He tell her, it could have been my phone touching it by accident. First, he said, I didn't do nothing. Then he started crying. It could have been my phone. I love her like a sister. Now, this person she know ain't gonna lie. Do you know what the girlfriend did? She told everybody she don't believe the person that told her he tried to touch her and the Negro still in her house. And she has a daughter over there. You see how dumb women be, man? So this is why I be trying to do videos, because there's some dumb ass females in this world. I be want to just go ballistic on these women. They would do anything for some penis. Y'all go try to tell me everybody victims. So some people just dumb ass volunteers. Some people just dumb volunteers. Because they don't want to let that penis go. That's why Miss Shirley Strawberry and the shit she in now from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. She did not believe her daughter and her grandkids. Now her husband on trial. He didn't touch not only the grandkids. He got all these women. She didn't believe her daughter, Miss Shirley. But come to find out, they ain't even her husband. He was already married when he married her. He was a liar, Miss Shirley. But you said your daughter was lying. Now you got pie in your face. You're looking stupid. She kicked her daughter out the house for this Negro. I know a woman just did that this morning. She told the person that she knows she can trust, you or her don't have to ever come back to my house again. And the Negro still ever, he crying. Who the hell care he crying? You see how dumb women are for men? This is what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand. Women are fucking dumb for men. So when I hear that a woman did something stupid, she took butt whoopings, she took money, I don't believe that half the time. You know why? Because I know women. I know women. So y'all want to tell me it's hard to get out of a relationship. No, it's not. Just fucking leave. I left. This is why it's hard for me to hear that bullshit. I left. with just what I could put in an SUV, and I had some nice things. I had nice suits and heels and purses. I had all the belts, everything to match. I even had my deceased parents' stuff there. I left that. I left everything, my business, my marriage, I left everything and lived in my car and had to buy Goodwill clothes to get back on my feet. So I'm not the one to sit here and have pity parties with women. You can't tell me it's hard to leave when somebody mistreating you. You got to be a damn fool. This is how I feel about it. And I know it's a lot of women that's been abused. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but you got to be a damn fool to love a Negro more than you love your goddamn old self. You got to be a dang old fool to keep getting hit your ass in the eye. People don't understand that you can. I understand that I don't like how your fist feel in my face. That's what I understand. I understand that if you hit me one more time, I'm going to the penitentiary. That's what I understand. I understand that you hit me with a bottle, I'm finna hit you with this lamp. That's what I understand. I understand if you put your hands on me, you better not go to sleep. That's what I understand. Y'all ain't never heard of the burning bed? Your ass ain't gonna wake up, brother. I ain't finna be scared too long because you finna disappear. I'm gonna tell the chief of I ain't even gonna talk to the police. I'm gonna talk to the chief. I done came to you and came to you. This man keep on bothering me. I can't get away from him. He done threatened my life, and I'm recording this right now. You ain't gonna do nothing, sir. You ain't gonna do nothing, sir. I got it on record. Okay. And I walk out the door. They'll see that shit on the news. No. I'm not living in fear. Because God told me I don't have to. My Father, my Creator told me I don't have to live in fear. Fear nothing but Him. Didn't He say that? You think I'm going to fear a Negro? Not Nina. And I am far from being tough. I got a bad hip. I'm old. I'm far from being tough. But my daddy never whooped my ass. You think I'm finna let a man do it and he the one made me and took care of me? My father loved me enough not to even touch me because he didn't have to. So you think I'm going to be a grown woman and let a man whoop on me? I was so mad when I seen that video. I was so mad when I seen that video of Diddy stomping that girl, grabbing her by her hair, pulling. She didn't even scream, y'all. She was so used to it that she didn't even scream. Did y'all hear Cassie say anything? Even when he was throwing the vase down the hall at her, she was so used to it that she didn't even scream out. Normally a woman that's getting beat, I mean, he hit her so hard in her head. Normally a woman, never said a word. Because it became her normal. And I was told allegedly she was high. That they was fighting in the hotel room when she ran out. She was high. That's why she was so silent. She probably was zooted. But did she ever say one time that Diddy took a needle and put drugs in her arm? She never said that. She just said he got me strung out on drugs. So y'all telling me this. Think about this. How many of y'all dating a dude right now? You love him. I mean, he delicious. Trench coat, got everything. Just soft as butter. He in front of you, sniffing some coke. Much as you love that Negro, can he hand you that coke and you go sniff it too? Will you sniff coke too because he's sniffing it? Or would you tell him to get your coke head ass away from me? Only the strong can survive in this world. I'm just letting y'all know. This world don't have space for weak folks. And this world don't have space for people to feel sorry for them. It don't work. Especially when you're brown. I don't know who told y'all this lie. I don't know who told y'all this fabricated lie that the world care that you want to cry that you a victim. Because when you get in front of that judge, his job is to judge. That's why he's called a judge. His job is to judge you. His job is to uphold the law. So guess what the law is? If you commit a crime, You go do the damn time. You cannot go in no bank, rob a bank with your man, spend the money, enjoy it. He whooping on you. Y'all get caught and you tell the judge, he made me do it. Y'all think that's going to work out? You going to jail. You might get a little less time than him because you probably got to tell on him. But you might get a little less time, but your ass going. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I just wanted to say this. I'm not making justification for nobody. Hollywood makes me sick to the stomach. I feel like throwing up when I talk about these people. And it cringed me to think that women going around allowing men to make them look this damn stupid. Did they not know the first story in the Bible in Genesis, Adam and Eve? Do y'all know what happened in that story? Jesus told them don't touch, and I heard it wasn't really an apple, but Jesus told them don't touch the apple. They did. You know why? Because Eve convinced Adam, go ahead and bite it. Who is Jesus? So, he ain't gonna do nothing. He bit the apple. Jesus came back, they realized they was naked. I'm saying this story to say this. If a woman can make you go against Jesus, that means a woman got a lot of power in the tongue. She can call life and death. The woman runs the house. The queen runs the house. The man provides for the house. I ain't saying that she runs the king. She runs the house, and the king is in charge of her. That's why in the jungle, the lion is the protector. But guess what? He ain't the most vicious one. The female tiger is the most vicious. Why y'all think if you see Animal Kingdom, he's standing back, he lurking, he watching. Just in case you mess with my queen, I got that. Touch my queen, it's going down, but I trust her to run the show. I'm back here, y'all don't see me. That lets you know the power that women have. Females have a lot of power. We birth children, we're strong. And we bounce back. Why do women walk around here so weak to men? I don't get that. We so strong, we can raise 5 and 6 babies with no help. And still work 2 or 3 jobs with no sleep. A lot of women raise kids off of prayers. And y'all gonna tell me you can't get away from a man to put his fist in your face. Let one of your kids curse you out. I bet his ass won't have nowhere to live. You will put your kids out, but you won't put that man out. I don't believe he touched you. But let your man come in there and say, your daughter came on to me. She'd be homeless. Y'all can't tell me how weak women are to men. I'm not hearing it, man. A lot of this stuff that men run around here doing. Could y'all get my likes up, please, if y'all get the opportunity? I greatly appreciate it. A lot of stuff that men run around here doing, from Diddy to Jay-Z to whoever else. I'm feeding my grandbaby. A lot of things these men run around here doing, they could not do if they had a strong woman. Beyonce weak. J-Lo was weak. J-Lo, I don't know. Because J-Lo quick to drop a Negro. But who you talk to? I want a divorce. Next. She would drop your ass like a hotcake. She don't give a damn who you been, Affleck, and she don't give a damn. So I can't say that about J-Lo. When she got that sign of them pow-pows and y'all killing people? Oh, not today. She was gone. See, one of them fake ride or die chicks, she would have kept the pow-pow and took her form and took the rap. She would have did the 10 years. I know women like that. I know so many women that took drug bits for dudes back in the 90s. Because I'm only going to do 5 years. He going to end up doing life. Well, you know what, brother? It was nice knowing you. I probably send you a few dollars sometimes. But go and do your life because I ain't doing five. I'm not doing 5 days. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. I tell a brother from the beginning, if you do a crime and I know about it and they trying to put me in it, your ass going to jail. I'm telling. I am not going to jail for your ass. No. So I'm just saying, when I be talking, I'm so mad because women have too much strength. We too powerful. God made us like that. He made us be so strong that we can endure childbirth. A human comes out of come out of our womb. And you gonna say you weak to a man. But I gotta go because my co-star getting mad. Let me let y'all see my co-star. Come here, co-star. I got him again. Look. Say hi. My co-star is mad. He is a grumpy old man with a mohawk. That's my co-star. And I would beat him down if I find out he putting his hands on somebody. Say, I'm not gonna do that. I'm a good boy. Uh-oh. There go the eye. Say hi, everybody. My grandma making me mad. My grandma making me mad because I'm sleeping. Oh, he's smiling. Look at, he's, uh-oh. Uh-oh, you spitting. Huh? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He could have, see, he my boss. This the only man that's going to tell me what to do. This the only one. You going to tell grandma what to do? Jasani, you going to tell granny what to do? He ain't talking right now. But this your girl Nina from Breakable Strong Woman. This is my why. I have 5 grandbabies, four children. And one of them, pray for me. That's all I can say. Put that story to what I just said and you will get the truth. I'll talk to y'all later. Keep your head up. Let me say some shout outs. I'm sorry, I don't want to ignore you guys. Hey Dallas, how you doing? Hey Ralph, how are you? He said, where's granddaddy? Why, Ralph? Why is granddaddy sleeping? I'm not with his granddaddy. Anita, how are you? Thank you so much. How are you? Is that Zenro? What's that name? Zero. We up. Who else on here? Who else saying y'all are up late? Hey, y'all ain't gotta go to work tomorrow? Nobody have to go to work tomorrow? Y'all just up with me or y'all work third shift? Hey, Ruben. How you doing? I'm gonna read y'all comments and I'm just giving y'all some shout outs so you know I see you. Thank you for joining me. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Jaguar, the whole story was about Jaguar. She's in jail for allegedly putting a false narrative on people. And I think her husband gonna end up putting her back in the psych ward. He keeps saying she's crazy. But mental illness, schizophrenia runs in her family. I'm not saying she's lying. But I'm like, you cannot go around here and embellish. You know, people embellish things. I just always wonder, how did she know all these people when she wasn't even famous that long? You know what I'm saying? How you know all these deepest secrets? It just don't add up. You know what I'm saying? The biggest superstars don't get on here and know all that stuff. How would she know? But hey, maybe she do. All I'm saying is she's in trouble right now. Oh, and I forgot this part. Jaguar stole a U-Haul. It's a weird story. It went across country and they wanted her for theft for stealing a U-Haul because she don't have money. That's why people paying her. And then the last podcast she was on, allegedly, I don't know, from Sherelle's World or several others said the last podcast she was on, they paid her $2,500 for her story, right? Well, they had a reward out for her arrest. So that podcast people turned her in for $2,500, so they broke even. They paid her, and the police knew what she was, and the police paid them. So they pretty much set her up But guess what they got in return? Ratings of YouTube. You see how people can be dirty? The whole time they knew they was going to turn her into the police. I didn't know the police was looking for her. I'm like, shit, she on YouTube. Why they can't find her ass? She on you. She all over YouTube. But they never knew what station, what channel, or what podcast she was on. They couldn't catch her. But they got her now. So I can say pray for her because she lost her son. And I think when she lost her son, it kind of mentally broke her down. Hey, Jack. I think it mentally broke her down for her to put her son ashes all over her face and do that. It mentally destroyed her, you know. I can't even imagine what that woman going through for losing her son. So I can't even speak on that. I won't even say she crazy for doing that because I don't know. I don't know what level losing your child would take you to, and I don't ever want to know that, Lord. I do not ever want to know that. So maybe she was just going through something. But I am gonna pray for her. Hey Kevin, how you doing? I will pray for her. Hey Alicia. Hey Shane. Kevin. Hey, Miss Ivy. Hey, Queen Tulsa. How you doing? So let's lift her up in prayer and try not to be too judgmental. But I just want women to know if you on here, you went through domestic violence, you've been through domestic violence, you know somebody that's been through domestic violence, you stronger than you think you are. You got the power. You got all the juice. You a woman. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.